Welcome back to you, baby dolls. So XRP is a coin that unfortunately has been pooped around. The unfortunate scenario for XRP holders played out true where they got scammed by the SEC and XRP grew too big pretty much in the 2017 cycle. But we're talking about something new coming out for Ripple. XRP, they are being sued by the SEC, but there are these things called the Hinman documents. Hinman, I don't know what it's pronounced like. Who cares? The Ripple CEO, Brad Garlic Breath, he says they are well worth the wait. So you want to know, they've been talking about this, I can't tell you how long. Forever. All right, look at this. So I just want you to know. Brad Garlic Breath, he said he does not want to overstep. Him and the Ripple chief's legal officer said the documents are being worth the 18-month fight. Ripple have been literally waiting 18 months to get this done. Now, when you look at this chart, you see that it's down. This is going to be a big win for crypto. Friends, why I'm showing you this, I want you to know there are insiders and scammers everywhere. Right now, crypto's in the poops. All our coins are in the poop. This is a 4-hour chart of XRP. Look at XRP going absolutely monster. Look at it. It's not coming down. Does this look like a chart of insiders knowing that something is going to fail or go good? I want you to look at this. Look at this. This is a chart of something like, hey, people know something. They're getting the feeling that the information in these documents is going to look very bad for the SEC, which is going to be a win for all of crypto. All of it. So these documents, we've been waiting for 18 months. And of course, it's going to be really crucial what happens in here, because with these documents, they're going to reveal what the SEC were talking about in their emails before Ripple, during Ripple, after Ripple, XRP. You basically get to see the dirt, the gossip talk, what's going on with them. And specifically, we can have a look at here. The Hinman documents refer to the internal SEC messages concerning a 2018 speech by the ex-director, SEC director, William Hinman. In the speech, he said, while cryptos such as Bitcoin and Ether may start off as securities, it is possible for them to become something more like a commodity. This is the home run thing we need to see, because in these documents, if they actually internally speak just once about the thought of them becoming a commodity, this will be turbo bullish for crypto. This is what we want to see. This is the ammo we're going to have. Because it could be just like two employees in the internal SEC document saying, well, how many years do we want to let a crypto go before it's a commodity? They might say, oh, you know, how about 5 years or 7 years? So you don't even need them to make a decision in their internal documents. You just need them to talk about it. Because when they talk about it, they open up the door. Because then in court, they can come and be attacked. They're like, hey, what was going through your mind? Why did you say 5 years? Why didn't you say it before? What are you waiting for now? So these are the things they're looking for. And this is very interesting. I'll tell you, markets, friends, markets are a scam. You know, I know we're in a bear market, so markets scam down, but sometimes they scam up. Look at this beautiful price action. You're just seeing there, woohoo! This does not look like a bad result to me. It looks like they're getting a feeling that something in here is going to incriminate the SEC, which is exactly what we want to know. So what do you do from here? So this is where we draw our scenarios. Okay, let's just get Ethereum out, for example. All right, we are at a crossroads now. So this is just ETH, BTC. There's different coins, right? ETH and BTC, they have not moved that much. But let's check out, for example, Solana. All right, aka Solana. Solana is unfortunately absolutely crushed down in the gutter, down. This isn't even the real Sol ETH. We can have a look at the Binance chart just so we can see. So it's very hard. You got to get the proper charts, friends, so you can see the actual, real action, what's going on. Solana. Solana still, man, that hurts. Yeah, down 85%. So I personally, I wouldn't wait for this, but you do have this option. I know a lot of people, mentally, it's hard for them to sell down the low. Even if you tell them you're buying something cheap as well, you're selling at minus 90% to buy something minus 90%. So you're not actually taking a loss. You're rotating into something else. A lot of people have this hard time doing it. But if the results are good and this helps a turnaround for crypto, and for example, Solana and Matic and all the other coins that are targeted by the SEC, if they have some sort of little turnaround, personally, not financial advice, I personally would be looking to get out. I would already be out now. I wouldn't even wait, but that's your final shot. Just in case the SEC takes off the gloves again next year. They come back. And hey, you got to think about the coins out there. How many numbers are there? We're talking about 50,000. Do you want to be locked up in a jail cell with Solana, with Matic? Do you really want to do that, friends? Because now that they're targeted, it's going to be very hard for you to make the case to new investors to come in. I know there's always retailers coming around, mum, dad, your pet duck coming around, but now you got to convince someone with a $1 million clip, someone with a $5 million clip size. You got to convince them to come and support the ecosystem. Now, Matic is one of the coins targeted. Just think about it. It's going to be very hard. If someone comes in, let's say there's an institution, they come in, let's say they want to deploy 20 million and they want to put in 5 million to a layer 1 chain. Why will they choose Matic now? They're like, wait a minute, you guys are being taken to court by the SEC with Solana, with Cardano. I don't want to touch you guys. I'm just going to go touch something that they're not targeting because we don't have clear information on it because we can be incriminated. That's how these people think because they're just pencil pushers. They're unfortunately, they're a bunch of cucks. That's all they are. So at the end of the day, you got to make this decision for yourself. What do you do? This might be the little glimmer of hope, the little glimpse of hope. We come back, there's a little email here, Ripple goes up, maybe it leads the market up, but this is your scenario that at least we've drawn out. But I'm just telling you right now, time's running out. Time's running out. Because at the end of the day, Bitcoin halving is coming, but there's only enough money to come in for a certain amount of coins. They're not going to be coming in to buy a lot of the poop, a lot of the SEC attacked poop. Because, man, I know even though SEC and everything, Ripple's done very well for the whole industry, but it was not easy. Look what you're in for, man. Look what you're in for. You know what you want to do, friends? You always want to look at XRP, BTC. I always tell you this. This is, I know the chart right here. This is the SEC battle. Look at this. Now, bang. And then it just came back to sideways. That's the whole bull market for XRP. Disgusting. So it dropped. If you want to look here, you want to look here, it's disgusting. It dropped from the top, dropped 85% against Bitcoin, and then it just came back to break even by the end. That's tough, man. That's tough. What if that happens again? I don't know. Like when you look, that's why even if you're looking at Matic ETH, I know that the damage is not as big, but man, friends, it's so hard. Oh man, like here's the thing. You just got to think about it like this. This is Matic versus Ethereum. If the next few years it just comes back to kind of the top of the zone, okay, let's see how much this gets you. This only gets you a 2.2x. See this? 2.2x, friends. 120%. 2.2 times on your Ethereum. Look, to me, that's not enough compensation of risk. And if this happens, you would have nobody to blame but yourself because there were all these coins, SEC targeted them. There are many coins out there not targeted. For example, Chainlink. For example, Pulse Chain, Hex, PulseX. There are these coins out there that exist that are not targeted, that are in the altcoin spectrum, but you decided to go down with the ship, with the Ethereum maxis who got advisor money, etc. Unfortunately, this game doesn't reward loyalty like that. Like, man, it's tough. Do you think, we can go back to the XRP chart. I just want you to know, man, through all this pain that XRP baby dolls have been suffering through, do you think they got an airdrop? Their airdrop sucked. They got nothing. They literally got nothing. No friendship, no kindness, no airdrop, no boosted yield, no yield farming, nothing. They've got nothing, man. It hurts so much. So now you got to think, how high does XRP have to go to justify any of this? 2, 3x back to the top. The damage is too much. So please look after yourself. And remember, we're waiting for these documents. But I've been saying this for a long time. One of my prophecies. If XRP do really well against SEC, it's a win for the whole industry. But don't be fooled. XRP still is very heavy. And it's been through multiple cycles. So use it as some confirmation that there is friendship and kindness in the entire crypto industry. But not necessarily that you should be strictly focusing on XRP itself. But you know what you should be focusing on? Our friendship. Like, subscribe button, or tell mum and dad we're going to wait for the Hinman emails.